All right, we're about to go to the coffee scene downtown. We're gonna talk to Victoria, the owner of the coffee scene. We're gonna find out what's so good about this place. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Ruben Garcia with Fayetteville, and I'm with Victoria, who is owner of the coffee scene, and we're gonna ask her a few questions. So if you don't mind, tell everyone who you are, what you do, how you do it, and all that good jazz.
My name is Victoria Stout. I probably in 2005 out of college came and started helping my mom with the coffee scene and intended to leave pretty quick, but the coffee scene is just part of who I am. So
Yeah.
I've grown up with it. I worked as a barista when I was 16, and after college, I just looked into the management part, and then it just kind of snowballed from there.
All right, so as you've kind of moved into that management position, started to take on the role of a leader here, what have you found and kind of discovered here that you've now pulled into just yourself, just becoming a leader, getting this thing growing? What did you learn about yourself through that process?
I had a lot of growing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you kind of come into a role and you think, I have to be this way, I have to show everybody, especially as the daughter of the owner or the person that started it.
Right.
I felt like I had to assert myself in certain ways. And
Yeah.
I learned very quickly that was not the way to get people on your team. And so I had changed the way I managed, the way I managed people. And that goes right into my life everywhere. Because I don't react to things. I think about things and then I move forward.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's a great quality to have, right? Because so many of us just take whatever comes into our mind, boom, it comes out of our mouth. And taking time and think, and what they say, come from curiosity. Why is that person in the situation they are? Just come from curiosity. It may be something much bigger. So that's a great quality to have.
Well, thank you. It took a while to cultivate, but you know, I realized as hard as I was working, I was not getting to people. People weren't wanting to be on my team the way I was handling it in the beginning. So I had a good mentor and just kept trying to change things that I was doing.
Yeah. So what is the greatest accomplishment that you would see so far from starting, when you said you were 18?
16, I
16.
worked behind the bar. And then,
So how long have you been doing this?
well, management, I went to college after high school, and then I came back. And that's when I started doing it. Right.
Gotcha.
So right after college, about 2005, that's when I really got into the business.
Right. So going back, what was your biggest accomplishment? Just so they can know just how long you've been doing this. You've been in this business, you've expanded. Now we're downtown, right? In the Prince Charles. So what is the biggest accomplishment? Yeah.
Growth has learning lessons. You know, as you grow as a business, you take a lot of lessons there.
Right.
But I would say the biggest thing for me is all the people I have met, and either they've impacted my life or I've impacted their life. That goes from baristas, regulars, anybody. I mean, I care a lot about my staff, and my staff changes a lot. Yeah. And I care about what their needs are. I care about, when I'm putting them downtown or putting them on Morganton Road or Womack, I have to think about the person. Yeah. Are they gonna thrive there, or are they're not gonna do so well? So I try and set everybody up for success. Yeah. As best I can.
Yeah, which is important. Understand their goals. I mean, it's not easy. We're in a transient, place. So keeping staff and keeping more and more staff kind of on the bench that you could bring in it could be difficult as well. So where do you find, just in case anybody's like, man, you know, that seems like a cool spot to work. Well, I mean, where do you find these people? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for somebody ready to learn, personable, and hardworking. Because if you are just going to do the bare minimum, then you're not going to quite be a team player, because there's going to be somebody on your team that's working real hard.
Right.
And so I really look for people that, you know, they have to have a personality to interact with customers, and they're the face of the coffee scene.
Right.
So, you know, they have to have a little something to them. But I also, you know, working hard and just willing to learn.
Yeah. Yeah, which is important all through life.
Yes.
Somebody out there is probably wanting the same thing you want, just to work a little bit harder, sprinkle what makes you so special on that product, that service. And that's how you can get ahead just a little bit. So wise words. Where do you guys, for my coffee people, where do you get your coffee? Where do you get these beans from?
We have a roaster out of Raleigh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who's the roaster?
It's Dilworth.
Okay.
So they have a hub out of Raleigh, and then they have some in Charlotte too.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you've always done business with them?
No.
No, okay.
No, we had a mom and pop roaster named Trade Winds, and they went out of business.
Oh, man.
And so then we had to reevaluate our whole situation, and people had tried to get us to go with their coffee for years and years, and we were just very loyal to who we had. But, you know, you have to change. So we did blind taste testings and got it as close as possible to what we had.
Yeah. So what is your signature coffee? I'm gonna come in here. I want to taste the coffee scene. I'm brand new to Fayetteville. I've heard about it. What am I picking up? What am I grabbing?
Mocha Java milkshake.
A what?
A Mocha Java milkshake.
Okay.
So, I mean, it feels like a million years ago. My mom was like, we need like a coffee but cold. And she was like, okay, we're gonna throw ice cream in there. We're gonna throw chocolate covered espresso beans in there, a little chocolate, a little espresso, and it's good.
Dude, she had the right idea. Did she get any pushback? It sounds like it feels like a million years ago, she was one of the first.
She is. She was, I mean, before Starbucks, before she was one of the first in town.
Yeah.
And she was in Westwood Shopping Center, like where the old movie theater was.
Oh yeah.
On the, like where the UPS store was, she had an 800 square foot place. It was like a line out the door all the time.
Yeah.
So then she moved it over to that corner by the movie theater. And that stayed busy for a very long time. And about a year after Starbucks came in, we started noticing, you know, we got to change. We got to evolve.
Right.
And then we decided, you know, it was either that or you were going to shut down.
Right.
And
Wow.
so we decided to do drive-through, and we brought in gelato, and then we moved over to Morganton Road.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of done its thing.
Yeah, and what a great move, because everyone knows I'm a real estate agent who's watching this, but that's where real estate agents meet. They can meet their clients, they can meet other agents if they're recruiting and they're trying to meet another agent, just trying to get the feel. Literally, I say, where's your favorite spot to meet? Coffee scene is 1 or number 2, literally always. And now it's this spot. Yeah.
Yeah, so this spot is, people had been asking us to come downtown forever, and it was just never right for us.
Right.
And then the baseball stadium, it gave us something to be close to, something to be, you know, it made us feel like, and then when we walked into this space it just had so much character to it.
Yeah.
And I think that's when we all decided it was going to be a good move. COVID happened, hurt some things, made it tough, but, you know, we just keep our head down and keep doing what we do.
Yeah. I think the consistency game always wins. You know, the one who's willing to stay consistent even through the hard times and still put in that boring work that no one ever sees, that boring, hard, stressful work that no one ever sees. They end up coming out on the other side. So you mentioned the smoothie, and the smoothie would be perfect for summertime. But let's just fast forward a little bit. It's starting to get chilly, although we don't get cold too long here, but now it's cold outside. What am I getting here at the coffee scene?
Oh, you could go so many different ways with this. I'm a dark roast black coffee drinker or an Americano because I'm very, But, I mean, a mocha, a latte, we do seasonal drinks where we switch it up. It's endless. And our baristas know if somebody wants something specific, give it to them. If they were like, well, I kind of want to mix these two, they know you're not going to just mix a drink full of this much syrup if this is how much, you know what I mean? You're going to blend it, you're going to balance it. So we try and kind of teach that so that the drinks are not overly sweet.
Right.
And they're as well balanced as we can get them.
Right. So. Yeah, everybody's kind of looking for their own drink as they come in. So it's good. It sounds like you personalize them. How about the baking side? Because we came in, we talked a little bit about bringing some of the stuff that you have in Morganton over here at this spot. I'm coming in, it's cold outside, and then drop a hot one. And now it's hot outside, so cold and hot. What am I getting in terms of what do you guys bake?
Okay, so our quiches are wonderful. Yeah. They are wonderful. I have people ordering them on a regular basis, like as a whole quiche.
What is a quiche for someone who doesn't know? Okay,
it's like a pie with a pie crust, and then it has, it might not be 100% good for you, but it's got cheese. We've got a sausage and peppers one, and then we have a bacon and cheese, and then we have a veggie.
Oh, wow.
And so it's got cheese, eggs, heavy cream.
That sounds amazing.
It is. It's good. It's good. And
you warm that up?
Yep. Okay. And it's made from scratch, and then we warm it up for you per slice.
Gotcha.
So, and it's a big seller.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. All right, so say my guess is it sounds like you take that all year long, but let's just pretend that was I got the fireplace going. It is cold, I got that. So now it's a little warm outside. It's summertime. What am I getting in terms of bacon? I'm a little hungry. What am I going to get here?
Oh, goodness. Well, we bake cookies. We bake a lot of things from scratch. So muffins. I'm always good for a muffin.
Love muffins.
So banana bread. Our banana bread's really good.
Yeah. Just say the most.
Our gelato. Our gelato is perfect for summer. Yeah. It is refreshing, and it's made in-house. Yeah. It's good. Yeah,
and that's kind of interesting because that was a change that you had to make, or at least that you decided to make when Starbucks moved into town, and now it's one of the things that you truly enjoy.
Yeah, I think a lot of people come, and if someone's coming with their children, we're going to go to a coffee shop, they're like, but they can grab a chocolate milk and a gelato, or, a cookie and a gelato, so it brings a different angle to the whole business.
Right. What are you looking to do next? So it sounds like, or it looks like, and correct me if I'm wrong, the expansion of what you guys are doing is fairly new-ish, right, to expanding from Morganton. What are you looking to do next? Are you looking to expand more? Are you looking to just build these out and have events? Or what is your thing? What's your vision for the coffee scene in the future?
Well, I learned a lot of lessons with expansion, and it's hard to do everything as well as you want to do them when you're pulled in this many directions. Right. So I would say working solely in our spaces and trying to get them maintaining the quality and the atmosphere that we want.
Right. So scale to 1 to 10, don't choose 5. 10 being it's the perfect coffee scene that you've ever wanted, 1 being womp womp. Where would you put it right now? All 3 locations.
7. So there's always room for growth.
Always. What would make it a 10?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not sure. You have to evolve with things. I think I think some things that we may look at in the future is mobile ordering, things that we, the technology boom was very quick and a lot.
Yeah.
And so, and it's hard to keep up with. And I think that's something where we could do better.
Right.
And I always look for those things. What could we do better? Is there products that we could bring in that would make us more interesting, more relevant right now?
Right.
So those are the kind of things that I think that would help us become better and better at what we do.
Right. And I asked that question because for anybody who's watching that feels that they can help you, reach out. I mean, the app thing sounds pretty cool, but anything else that you may have heard that can bring it closer to that 10, the vision that Victoria and the team are looking for, maybe you could help out with that.
That'd be great.
That'd be great. All right, I got a few more questions and we're gonna wrap this bad boy up. I just moved to Fayetteville. What would you tell me about your business?
We're a perfect place for people that just moved. There's a lot of military people that don't, know other people. I've had many military spouses work for us, and they come in not knowing anybody, and that's kind of why they're working. Right. And they end up feeling like they have family.
Yeah.
And sometimes we on Thanksgiving we stay open, and Thanksgiving we stay open the night. It's hard to get them all, but we try and stay open a little bit for everybody, because there's not everybody that has family around or places to go. So we try and stay open. The only day that we really close is Christmas.
Right.
And, Christmas Eve, we stay up until 4. Thanksgiving, we open at like 4-ish, So, and it varies from year to year depending on, how we felt the year before was. But traditionally we try and stay open because we've always had a very military-driven clientele, and we understand that they all are away from home and can't always make it back.
Yeah. What a great point. I mean, we have Thanksgiving here in Fayetteville, but you also hear a lot of Friendsgivings because their family isn't necessarily here. So, and we have Friendsgivings as well. So, and it makes sense that the wives or the spouse would come here and they're going to meet people. They're going to meet locals and not locals, but they get out there and actually meet the people.
Become friends with the baristas, with the, it ends up being really like a home away from home for them.
Right. So come here and say hi. Say hi to one of them. Make a friend. Best compliment you or your business has ever received?
Oh. Well, we had someone that loved it so much that they got married in our loft.
No, what? So was this I want to say client.
Customer?
Thank you. Was this a customer or somebody who worked?
Proposals because they love the place, but only one wedding, and that was, that was pretty cool. I mean, that's a special day.
Yeah.
And so you're gonna do it at our spot. That's
which one was it? Prince?
No, it was at Morganton Road.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's cool, man. That's cool. So you guys shut it all down for them?
No.
Still had customer?
They downstairs, upstairs was shut down.
That's cool. That's really cool though. So again, if you're looking to get married, that's a great spot. I love it. All right, a few more.
Okay.
All right, you ready? Best perk of being an owner of a coffee shop?
Coffee.
Coffee.
If you like coffee, I have coffee. Yeah.
Best perk. Got it.
That's my best perk.
All right, and here's the last question. You ready? Outside your business, what would you tell someone who just came to Fayetteville they'd have to do while they were here?
They have to do.
Gotta do it. They're here, brand new.
Go to Luigi's.
I just called them yesterday.
They gotta go to Luigi's.
We're doing our Christmas party there.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they gotta do.
Yeah.
If you haven't been there, you need to go there.
Why Luigi's?
Well, I'm partial because it's my family's restaurant, but I mean, it's got the best wine list. It's got so much.
Yeah.
So, and it's a family-run business.
Yeah.
It's easy to walk into a chain It's easy to walk into a Starbucks or Carrabba's.
Yeah.
But if you take that little extra step,
Yeah.
you're actually, really impacting the community. So.
And 100% agree. And I would talk great things about Luigi's always. And we're doing our Christmas party there. I mean, not only is there, I want to say interior because I'm a real estate dude, but their interior, their inside has that warm and that great feeling, and the vibe is so cool. Their exterior too. Yeah. The outside patio is off the hook.
Patio, it's awesome.
Yeah. And it's a great road to be on, a lot of traffic, a lot of great people. So great place to go. I appreciate it. Anything else you want to throw at these people?
No, if you're in Fayetteville, come see us. That's it.
That's it. Come drink the coffee, go eat at Luigi's, and then Ben Stout should be coming out soon. And then build your home with Ben Stout. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
What a cool spot. If you've never been down at the coffee scene, the one down here at Prince Charles, downtown Fayetteville, there's also one on Morganton, as you heard. You need to go check them out. Not only is their baking good, but their obviously their coffee is really good as well. Just remember, go out there, find Fayetteville, let them know I sent you, and have an amazing day.